We're back to learning Photoshop in a year, day 105. Let me show you the overlay options. You can add that, for example, to text. So use the type tool here. I'll size it a bit up. On the properties, then I press Ctrl A. I use the move tool and I put this in center. And let me go down here to 50. Already shown you in previous tutorials, we can change the color right here. Yet again, it's the properties, but we can also right click on this text layer and use the blending options. And here we can blend over this color. You have three options: the color, the gradient, and the pattern overlay. All work the same way. Let's add the color overlay, and you can see this is now the color of the text, but in the properties we still have a darker color. Even if I make that red, we can't see it. It's there, but the overlay is simply painted over it. And you can use that, for example, and blend it with one another. Let me use hard mix here, and you can see that it tries to blend these two colors. And opacity, if I go down, we see our reddish. Same goes for the gradient overlay. In this case, it's just a gradient that's placed on top. I've already talked about that in detail as well. So if this is totally new to you, check out my playlist. You'll find it in the video description below. And by the way, for the gradient, you can also left click drag on the canvas to reposition it. We can scale it up and adjust the angle. Final overlay is the pattern overlay. So let me uncheck the gradient. I add the pattern. Left click drag to reposition it. But most important is here, you can pick the insert patterns. And again, we have an angle and a scale to adjust it. And for all of them, we have blending options, so the blending modes and the opacity. All of this does also work on shapes. Let me create a simple rectangle here. I give it a fill, no stroke, and then set to shape in the top menu right here. Now we right click, we find our blending options. It's at the top outside of my frame. And in principle, you can also do that with images. Let me import one, then right click, blending options. I add a simple color overlay. And now I change the blending mode. Let me use multiply. And this is how you could in principle create a photo filter. And this is how you can use the overlays in Photoshop. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.